Fafnir, going on the Norse, kind of the Norse concept and Norse mythology. Just looking at that, and then you got a generalized idea or a real great idea. And dwarves and Norse mythology, I've always considered kind of to be the humans, us, and then giants were these huge beasts that they fought. Whereas in D&D, there's giants, there's humans, and there really is a dwarf. So with Norse mythology being heavy, talking about dwarves, I decided to make the area a heavy dwarf area. Not just dwarf friendly, but be maybe a dwarven home area. And kind of had ruled over by two kings, the king on the surface being the human king, and the king in the mountain or king under the ground being the dwarven king. The dwarves were in complete conflict and constantly vying for a king. And I kind of just took straight out of the monster manual with the hill dwarf and the mountain dwarf and just put that rift right there in between those two. The hill dwarves and the mountain dwarves, although they live together and they're around each other, instead of making it actually one lives in a hill or one lives in a mountain, made it more along the lines of two political factions. Two political factions that wanted a different king and could never decide, and was basically in a perpetual state of arguing over these politics, to the point that there was constant little battles. The king on the surface would deal with the surface dwellers, mostly humans. In Fafnir, you won't see a whole lot of elves. Of course, if you play one, that's fine, but Elven area or Elven kingdom is elsewhere. This is a dwarven area. Surface dwellers, big problems that they deal with is never the dwarves. The surface dwellers, the humans and the dwarves get along great, no problems, just as long as you don't get in their squabbles over there.
Right.
Mostly it would be gnolls and orcs and just the problems that they cause.
Okay.
But you don't want to put a giant in on your everyday problems. Giant's a big problem. When me and your brother started playing together, he wanted me to DM, I wanted him to DM, but he wasn't as hip on the rules as me. He didn't own the books like I did. So it was a better choice for me to do it. We both had a desire to play, so I started writing some I just started writing some adventures, just some, let's run around, let's kill some kobolds or some gnolls or something, and we're filling out the mechanics of the game, filling out how to deal with any given situation on a DM side and on a player character side. What was our limitations, what could we do, what was fun, what was too far, where did we want to go with it. And Jeff really liked the kind of the Native American Indian feel, and I kind of had an idea towards a Viking, and just kind of meshed the two together. And the best way to describe it is that it evolved over time.